Hi, my name is Jackson Kelch, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my final speech number 5 MMS assignment. Joined today for the last time of the semester, sadly, is my audience right here via FaceTime yet again. There are some real troopers. I do again appreciate your patience as always. And let me get started here. So grab my notes. Okay. Imagine walking into any school bathroom in Texas and seeing clouds of vape smoke drifting through the air. Students are standing crowded in the stalls trying to hide while passing around vapes. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, more than 10% of US high schoolers use e cigarettes every single day. This isn't something happening far away in distant high schools around you, it's happening right under your nose in front of you. Today, I'm going to introduce you to a Texas Say What. This is a special statewide youth-led movement that fights tobacco, nicotine, and vaping amongst Texas youth. As a Texas high school student myself, I see vaping around my peers constantly, a lot more often than I like to admit. I wanted to know what programs actually help students fight back against this, and through research, I was able to learn how powerful Texas Say What is in giving students like myself a voice for their peers. Uh, I will now explain why youth involvement in Texas Say What is essential to reducing vaping and nicotine addiction in our schools and our futures. Now that you know what we're discussing, I'd like to address the core problem. Let's start with the rising youth nicotine addiction. So teen vaping continues to rise nationally and across Texas. The CDC reports that millions of youth in society today are addicted to nicotine, and those numbers increase every single year. Texas school districts report thousands of vape confiscations annually. This isn't just how many are there, this is how many they're finding. This is evidence that vaping is becoming the norm, not the occasional misconception. Nicotine does serious damage to developing teen brains, and according to the American Academy of Pediatrics, nicotine can even harm your memory, learning, and attention span. Early exposure greatly increases a person's lifetime of risk from the AAP 2023. This problem isn't just happening by chance. The USDA actually confirms that tobacco and vape companies have been found actively targeting youth with fruity flavors, bright packaging, and social media advertisements that can make vaping look fun and harmless and hip from the FDA 2024. If we do nothing, youth addiction becomes a statewide health crisis that affects not only just our schools and our teenagers, but our communities and our future generation to come. So now I'm going to show a bit of a little section of what Texas Say What is and just give you a bit of a forewarning. So this is Texas Say What. These are all teen ambassadors found in schools just like my own. They're all selected from different high schools across the state, and they go together to different conventions and things, and brainstorm and discuss ideas for how they can help better our schools and our communities around us. So Texas Say What solves this problem, or at least helps us work towards a solution. This program empowers students to educate their peers, advocate for healthier campuses, and push back against predatory vaping companies. Texas Say What hosts, like I said, the workshops and training events giving students the much needed hands-on skills in advocacy and leadership. Students also can receive free resources like posters, activity kits, and even free monetary grants to establish anti-vaping campaigns in their own schools and communities. So, reiterating upon that, I actually have a bracelet right here that I received from a Texas Say What convention that I wear every day. It says "Life is a movie, live it tobacco free." Just something simple, but I like to wear it as a positive reminder, and it makes a pretty good conversation starter to speak to others, and you just kind of a gentle but firm and prominent push that you should probably be living tobacco free. And it's not even just for youth, it's for everyone. So this approach is proven to work. Research published in the Journal of Adolescent Health shows that youth-led programs produce higher prevention success rates because students are obviously a lot more likely to listen to other students than to adults around them, from McKelvey 2023. Now that you know how we can fix this problem, I want you to imagine our possible future without it. So, hypothetically, let's say we do enact this. Our students support Texas Say What. They're all, right up there fighting. And we start to see a change. Students and schools will experience fewer vaping incidents and fewer students becoming addicted, possibly harming their own futures. And students who join can gain leadership skills, communication skills, and a community excuse me, of advocates who want to help their peers quit. Over time, addiction rates can drop, and our school environments become not only healthier, but a heck of a lot more safer. On the contrary, if we do absolutely nothing and choose not to act, the addiction crisis will continue, addiction rates will rise, affecting both middle and high school students. More students can face long term lung and heart damage that leads into their futures for the rest of their lives. And vape companies, those guys win. They'll continue marketing directly to youth unchecked and unchallenged and make as much money on your health as they can. You've seen what you can do. Now, let's move on to what's at stake. You understand the problem and the solution. It's time for you, yes, I'm talking to you, to get involved. You can join or start a Say What chapter at your school. You can attend a Texas Say What summit, training, or free event. Anybody can go to them. You can share prevention resources and talk to your peers, making sure that your voice is heard. And at any time you feel comfortable, you can also visit www.texassaywhat.com to begin participating today. By taking these steps, you directly contribute to lowering youth addiction in Texas and strengthening your school community. Your voice, your leadership, and your willingness to act can truly make a difference. Thank you.